friends, Mrs. McBride here. I don't think I'm ever going to make it as a movie star, but hopefully you're ready to go today. All right, so what we're doing today is we're going to take a look at this Power Olympics lab. So the purpose of this is to investigate the ideas of work and power in physics and to determine how much work you did and how much power you can generate. So you at home are going to do some working out. You're going to do four different Olympic events. The first one is going to be called the Stairmaster, where I'm going to ask you to run up a flight of stairs. Hopefully everybody has a set of stairs in their house. The second one is called Push-Up Pro, where you're going to complete 5 push-ups. The third one is called Pumping Iron, where you're going to do some arm curls like this. And the fourth one is called Jumping Bean, where you're going to jump up in the air 10 times. All right, so once you're done with that, you're going to answer these data analysis questions. But what I wanted to talk about real quick was what you needed to do. So I have written in here some data that I would collect if it was me first. So the first one is the mass of you in kilograms. In general, in order to find the mass from pounds to kilograms, you're going to take the number of pounds you are and divide by 2.2. It doesn't matter what mass you give. If you want to pretend you're 100 pounds, like I pretend that I'm 100 pounds, that's fine. The whole point of this is to do physics. It's not necessarily to figure out exactly how powerful you are. So if you want to lie, go ahead and lie, okay? The next thing you're going to need is the height of your stairs. Most houses have a 9-foot ceiling. So most houses have a staircase that is 2.74 meters. Again, the whole point is to do physics, so if this is not exactly correct, that's fine. Or you can use a tape measure. Hopefully your family owns a tape measure, and you can convert from inches in meters. You'll also need the length of your arm and the height of your jump. Okay, so what I would do is this. I've given you the equation that you need for each particular one. So the first one is Stairmaster. So hopefully this makes sense, that you need the mass of you in kilograms, little g times the height of the stairs, use the one that I gave you, and the time to run up the stairs. I gave you this box here to write down some data. If you don't need it, that's fine. But if you write something in there, it will make me think that you actually put some effort into it. And then you're going to find your power in watts. The second one is Push-Up Pro, which I will admit I am not, okay? So if you think about when you do a push-up, you're sort of going like this. Or the distance that you're traveling is really the height of your, not the height, the length of your arm. Okay, so if you look here, I said 2, because you're really going down and then up, so you're really traveling twice the distance. You're doing 5 push-ups, and you're lifting the mass of you. It's only 5 push-ups, so you shouldn't need to do push-up on your knees. Use your whole mass. And then this is the length of your arm. Obviously, I have the pleasure of having a meter stick here, but I would measure sort of wrist to shoulder. My wrist to shoulder is 52 centimeters or 0.52 meters. If you don't have a measuring tape, you could pretend you're me, okay? And then you're gonna measure the time it takes to do 5 push-ups. Okay, the next one is Pumping Iron. So if you have something like a mass at home, this particular one is 8 pounds. So I could take 8 divided by 2.2 to get the mass in kilograms. If you don't have something that you have that has a known weight, pick up a can or a ball or something heavy. You could mass it on your scale if you have a scale at home, or just make up the weight. It's okay. All right, so you're going to do an up and a down. So what we're really doing is we're going up and then down. That's 1 rep. So we're going up and down. Okay, so again, we multiply by 2 because we have 2 reps, an up and a down, 10 times. Mass of your known object, again, so I would use 8 pounds divided by 2.2 to get the number of kilograms. And then I need the length of my arm, because if you really think about it, what I'm doing is I'm going from here to here. Okay, so I'm going to assume that's the length of my arm, which we already measured. You could be super specific and do the length of your forearm times 2. It's up to you. Okay, and then again, the time to do 10 curls. And last but not least, you're going to do the jumping bean. Okay, so for me, I'm gonna make a mark here as to where I can reach. So I can reach right here at the 150. And I'm gonna do this 5 times. I think earlier I said 10 times for this one, but let's do 5. Okay, so 5 times, it's gonna be the mass of you, the height of your jump, and the time to do 5 jumps. Okay, so I can reach to 150, but I really want the height from 150 to there. Okay, so let's pretend, again, you're gonna be much more specific, but let's pretend I could jump maybe like 40 centimeters. I have no idea if that's right, but you know, something like that, or 0.4 meters, okay? And again, we're gonna do this 5 times. That's definitely not 40 centimeters, okay? And we're gonna calculate how powerful you are during this jump. Hopefully that makes sense and you guys don't have any questions. Good luck, have fun working out, and when I see you in class, we'll figure out who's the most powerful. Of course, it could be me. Bye, friends.